Hello everybody, welcome back to Gungeon with me, Flik, and my Twitch audience, and the bits bin. I didn't call it the bitch bin, that likes to cover up what gun I'm using. Why do you never fight these guys in the Gungeon? I guess by better judgment, I'm going to be playing as a robot in his bee costume. The costume that is his alternative costume, not the costume that makes him look like a bee. And in general terms, we're looking for 2 more kill pillar kills for the second to last rifle challenge. And just kind of playing for the sake of playing. Although I guess you have to be slightly masochistic to want to play as the robot. Little HP guy and anyone else I missed saying hello, we're almost getting straight into it. I blathered for a little bit. Covering miscellaneous stuff. Like for instance, this looks like an evil face on the map. Why haven't you ever seen a bee costume in the game? Too confusing. People would get too confused. I will read that in a minute. Look at that one bullet trying to sneak around. Very profitable room. And it's not done yet. You shouldn't have walked on that. 2 to shout out. So thank you Phantom Menace 21 for the sub via Twitch Prime. I know everybody hates the Phantom Menace, but this is the 21st Phantom Menace, so he's probably fine. And thank you Chris B for half a year in a row. You're now at Super Saiyan. My head time flies, the bump is starting to gross. As usual, thanks again for all the amazing content and for being one of the best content creators I've had the good fortune of watching. Also, calling the last challenge to be Lich Kills. Oh, it might be, yeah. Oh, hello. Could you lower the price a little bit? Thank you, Chemically Rad, for the bits as well. Hello, YouTube, feature me, don't eat that. Oh, you missed the chance to still use the poor cake emotes, or sorry, the cake bit emotes for Twitch's birthday or whatever. Where the poor cake gets slowly devoured the higher the bit amount. It's a little weird. I shouldn't play Gungeon on the first stream of a new week because that's when resubs happen. Because I always lose someone the day off that I take. Thank you Canadian Cracker for the sub via Twitch Prime. And Frog Lawyer, no relation, for 4 months in a row. Oh right, it's an X. I was like, hang on, I killed the room. X means no. No touchy. No feely. No touchy feely. But it is surprisingly easy to kick the first floor's asses to roll though, isn't it? Except the boss, depending on how things go. That was a lot of money, wow. Why is there a red spot under the blank rug? What? Hello, Evil Vice President. I hope your campaign is going well. Oh, that reminds me, use it in moderation chat, but if anyone is being a nerd, there is now an !nerd command. It's got quite a long cooldown to avoid spamming. That's quite good as well. 2 keys is very good. I'm holding on to my money for now because Elder Blank would be very handy, but then you'd also lose the cooling liquid or whatever it's called. Oh! Yeah, there's more money. Second wave of books? Nope. That's the cake emotes. The horrible, horrible, terrifying cake emotes.
Oh.
But wait, there's more. Thank you, Crispy. Oh yeah, it's the next one up that he's like missing half of his face. The poor birthday cake thing. But then I believe at the highest level, because I saw them in a tweet, the Twitch account did. I think he goes like Super Saiyan or something. Imagine having some kind of emote that goes Super Saiyan. How uninspired. feeling I know the theme of this room. The theme is pain. Thank you, Serenity Moon, for the bits. You're sticking to the happy cake, and I appreciate that.
Ooh.
They are dancing cakes, yes. Last time when we learned they first went live, someone did the one where the poor thing is dying. It's like, yeah, let's celebrate by murdering this sentient cake. He's not getting eaten, it's normal chocolate covered and then a sliver of cake. Then no, he is getting eaten. There's like, the candle is sunk into the missing part of his face. The 2-year sub is Super Saiyan Blue, yes. It's not done yet, but that's what it's going to be. Because, you know, it's a long time till next July, so of course got plenty of time, and it will probably take him about that long too. So Elder Blank, was it like 80 or something? There's no way we can get that on floor 1 unless we get the money drop. It's ridiculous. Alright, 65, but still. We've had good money payouts and I still can't afford the damn thing. Thank you, Dystopian Citizen, for 5 months in a row. One more till Super Saiyan. Oh. So brown quality gun, huh? That's unfortunate. I might just not and shoot the brown chest. It's going to make the run harder for a little while, especially the boss. It's going to take ages and we'll probably get hit, but yeah. Not a good first floor from that perspective. Can I post a gif of Kermit the Frog modding in Dragon Ball games? Yes you can, because I've seen the gif and it's amazing. Oh hey, and we got the lucky arena too, excellent. By all means, just walk in that. Oh, the water disappeared. Oh, wow, he landed quick. You been training under Mega Fatty? What the? Why is he jumping so much? Come this way. A little bit more. The water's got presence. Oh, you bastard. He died as he lives. Or lived, rather, falling from the sky. Thank you, Flik's biggest fan, for 7 months in a row. 7 months, just finished binge watching all your Fortnite vids. Well, good. Oh my... Oh wait, no. Every time I see this happen, I think it's going to be amazing because the robot counts as being at full health permanently, but it's the opposite. He counts as never being at full health, so it's garbage. Oh. It should count as him being permanently at full health. This should be an awesome robot projectile sword run, and it isn't. It's still good, but it's not as good as it can be. I don't think I want to go down to the sewer level as a robot. So we're going to take our 2 keys and go. Oh, actually I should look for the secret room. Found it. It's nothing! Thank you, Stabicus, for 9 months in a row. Twitch baby name, time, yes, our Twitch baby name will be Sarah Connor. She's very important. Keep her very, very safe. If any large Austrian men ask for her, lie. Thank you for that. Okay. I saw mention of robot power armor and I'm intrigued. I'm looking for Sarah Connor. I don't think that's how Arnold Schwarzenegger sounds, Valenar. Jack, can you think of any other movie series where the sequel is better than the original, other than Terminator? I'm trying to think as well. Saw? I've only seen the first one. I like the first one. We'll buy that for sure. We'll probably buy the armor just for survivability because we're playing as a robot and it matters. Scooby-Doo, Sharknado, An American Tail, Rio. There's got to be other ones. Oh, Star Wars. Most people would agree that Empire Strikes Back is better than A New Hope. Most people would say Empire Strikes Back is the best one. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, Spider-Man? Yes. Well, yeah, actually, yeah, Spider-Man 2 is still one of the best superhero movies. Despite its corniness. Because it does Spider-Man right. The point of Spider-Man is a teenager struggling to be a superhero because of real-life responsibility. That's his whole shtick. Iron Man 2? I entirely disagree. Wait, yeah, Iron Man 2 is the one with the whip robot, right? Yeah, that was awful. Don't you look at me like that. Iron Man 3 I thought was okay. I liked it for the bigger picture story more so than by itself. It was a bit boring by itself. But that was Tony Stark learning the lesson that he's trying to teach Spider-Man in Homecoming. I'll just stand over here and shoot you if you like. Dark Knight is better than Begins. Yep, I'd agree with that too. We're actually coming up with a lot of good examples. Spider-Man 2 was also the best Spider-Man game, you are correct, on the Dreamcast. Wait. Wasn't Dreamcast. GameCube. Which dead console was it that had Spider-Man 2 on it? Well... as much as the sword is useless to the robot, I like Betrayal. Was it PlayStation 2? No. Well, maybe it was on PlayStation 2 as well, but I don't remember playing it on PS2. I'm fairly certain it was GameCube I played it on. Oh no, the glowing bouncy things are coming to get me! The original Xbox? I don't think I played. I mean, I had one, but I don't think I played it on that. It must have been on the GameCube as well. Oh yeah, I would agree that Aliens is better than Alien, although I still think Alien is a good film. But they're two different kinds of films. Alien is a horror movie. Aliens is an action horror. Or I guess just like sci-fi action. It's less of a horror. Whereas Alien is just a horror movie. It's a slasher film where the slasher happens to be an alien. Such nerd in chat? Well, we have a command for that. I like Die Hard 2 as well, Valenar, but it's nowhere near as good as the first one. I like Die Hard 3 as well. Die Hard 4 I did not see, and have no desire to ever see. Hello Linus, we're talking about movie genres, or movies in general, movie series, where the sequel is better than the original. Oh, hello, this is your chance to redeem yourself, Ron. You're not a mimic though, right? If you're a mimic, you gotta tell me. Don't remember, but it's cursed. What music they make. Chat, what does this do again? I don't remember what this does. What's a recent movie that you think should have never existed? I haven't seen many recent movies, so I can't help you there. I never played Alien Isolation. I played Aliens Colonial Marines. There's a playthrough of it on my channel, and you know what? Co-op, that game was passable in terms of fun. It was a terrible game, but it was okay co-op.
It was worth it!
I will be playing the Overwatch event as soon as Radeon upgrades their drivers again, so that the game doesn't crash between 15 and 20 minutes into playing. That's why I haven't been playing it. I can't until they update the broken driver they released. And they didn't make it easy to roll back anymore. Thank you, Hyperventilating Llama. Is that because you know what happens to your kind in Fortnite? For the sub via Twitch Prime. Oh, the Emoji Movie. Yeah, that should never have existed. Damn right. The Ghostbusters remake, in terms of recent-ish stuff. In fact, I'm looking forward to the Red Letter Media take-apart of the 2016 Ghostbusters. It's being posted later today. A tedious, unfunny comedy made notable only by it becoming a cause for a terrible writer and director. Also, I hope nobody thinks that Ghostbusters 2 is better than Ghostbusters 1, because you're insane if you think that. I'm sure I missed something else in chat I was going to talk about there. Godzilla films? This revives me. Oh yeah, that's right, I still am not 100% sure what that does. It's useless for the robot, it heals half a heart for every... Oh, alright, well... Wait, was there a seller in the shop? Because I might as well try and get some cash for it. Nope. Okay, well. How do I... You drop it from the map, right? I drop trinkets so... or passives so... infrequently. There we go. So that lowers my curse back down as well, right? You really should watch Ghostbusters. Have you made the original? Absolutely. Although, it's a humour that you have to be into. If you're into, like, deadpan sarcasm, then Ghostbusters is one of the best films you can watch. Bill Murray is a sarcastic asshole. And it's brilliant. And if you want, like, some goofy stuff, Dan Aykroyd's character is kind of like the goofy one. Egon is the one who says clever things, but they come across as funny. Like, he's scared beyond the ability of rational what is it that he says near the end? It's really funny. He can't think rationally anymore because he's so scared, and the way he puts it is fantastic. Oh, we're done on this floor, I think. So, brown quality chests. I guess we'll stick with the theme and shoot it. Oh, good, more trash. So, do I use origami rather than my robot's right hand? I guess? It kind of sucks we got a red chest that had nothing of use to the robot. Bill Murray is amazing. He's a little weird, but I agree that he is amazing. Also, rip my flawless run, because this is definitely going to hit me. I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is. Isn't Amoconda just the worst? Well, no, High Priest is the worst, but for this floor, I mean. I just realised those long line shots he does react to what you do. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Hello, BD. Oh, Betrayer, it's been a while. I don't think I can do anything else. I don't really want to restore the ammo of the Origami. In fact, let's get rid of Origami and Betrayal. Or Blasphemy, rather. Because it's no use to the robot, really. Wait. Oh, you don't want this... Ooh. Never mind then. Hello and goodbye, Alana. Sorry, Vinkman, I'm terrified beyond the capacity for rational thought. That is the line, and it's fantastic. Although my favourite line in it from Bill Murray is when they're in the hotel trying to catch Slimer, and I think it's Dan Aykroyd or Harry Ramis says, okay, he's on this floor somewhere, let's split up and check for him. And then, without missing a beat, Bill Murray just says, yeah, good idea, that way we can cause a lot more damage. And he just walks off. I love his delivery of that. We'll read that in a minute, Shiro. I saw it was you, though. And I rewatched Ghostbusters last year. It holds up. I still found it funny. Although, granted, the demon dogs, the like plasticine animation of those is terrible now. Although I think it was actually pretty bad at the time too. Long room. It's always a long room when a sub comes in. Hello, Gaza. It's going well. Thank you for asking. Thank you, Shiro, for 11 months in a row. Been a long time, but I'm glad I'm back. Thank you for all you do. Still worth it. Thank you. I hope your work has been keeping you busy, but fulfilled. Alright, Crispy's actually quoting it exactly, so I think we better split up. Good idea. Yeah, we can do more damage that way. Yeah, the delivery of that makes me laugh every time I see it in the movie. Or just like little things, like when they turn on the proton packs for the first time, Egon and... I never call him his character name, I just see Dan Aykroyd. Dan Aykroyd kind of back off like, oh. Don't stand near him, we just turned on the miniature nuclear device. I really don't want to set him on fire until this guy's dead. Or some other good Bill Murray films, don't say Garfield. If you said Groundhog's Day, you're correct. If you said Lost in Translation, you are correct. What else? Oh, so this is going to take ages to die. There we go. Caddyshack. Zombieland I haven't seen. Somebody said Garfield. Weekend at Bernie's. Groundhog's Day is worth watching. The pitch is very simple. Bill Murray is an asshole. He goes to this town that's celebrating Groundhog's Day festival, and he has to live the same day over and over and over again. And through doing that, he learns about the people who live there. Some of the stories are sad, some of them are nice. It goes a little bit off the rails towards the end, in my opinion. But it has a lot of heart, and it's funny. Like, well, I guess not going into... Oh, damn it. Got a key just before the shop. Not going into too many details about all the things that happen in it, but I still remember to this day, like, when he discovers the homeless person who dies on that day, and he tries everything in his power to make it not happen and fails every time. I think it's very, very... Oh, hello. Very well done. But I've already got a little bit of curse, but that's spice though. How much are you wanting for spice? 63 for spice? I don't know if robots can be addicted to spice. Although, how much do we really benefit from one use? Although it's going to keep on turning up, that is. Because we're not going to get the HP ups, we're going to get armor. So all we really get is the fire rate and the damage eventually. Do it, pussy? God damn it. What does the spice even do? It depends how many times you use it. The more you use it, the better the buff it gives you, but then the higher your curse goes every time, and eventually it starts taking away HP from you. Oh. The wall saved me there. Like, that's the first time the getting stuck on a wall glitch has actually done a good thing. The blessing of caliber and coolness goes up for every curse up. I don't think I can afford both. I mean, I barely have enough for... No wait, I don't even have enough for spice yet, let alone caliber as well. Okay, well, before we get our curse up, I should be opening chests because they're going to become mimics probably. Ooh, good gun. Good gun indeed. Ever been killed by an origami swan? Yes, once. Does anybody know what my Discord is? I share it ever so often on Twitter. I share it very, very rarely in here. Oh! Thought those bullets would stop her. It did not. Be Link. It's Link. Can Link give you a briefcase full of cash? Presumably he can. Curse means more cash though. Curse also means more chance of death. Because more jammed enemies. Anyway, I still don't have enough for spice. It was 63, wasn't it? Guess we'll keep this going for a little bit longer. I will double check, but I thought it was 63. Or 64? Yeah, don't have enough yet. Yeah, coolness is the luck stat of this game. If you know all the things that luck does in Isaac. Spice is nice. Spice is nice, I agree, but spice is also addictive. It would only do armor damage to me if I kept on taking it after the point where it starts taking damage, HP away from you than giving it to you, yes. Unless it has some kind of special interaction with the robot I'm not aware of. I don't think I've ever had spice as the robot. It doesn't show up that often. Because no passive does. Well, it's an active, but it has a passive effect. So I think we're done with the floor now. No, never mind. I have to do it all for Link. Whoever controls the spice controls the universe. Did I finish my thought earlier about why I can't play Overwatch? Is because the Radeon driver update that's currently available doesn't like Overwatch, doesn't play nice with it, crashes the display driver. And in an effort to stop people messing up their PCs, they also make it much harder to roll back now. So I'm just going to wait until they release a fix, and they haven't done it yet. Which sucks, because I'm in the mood to play Overwatch, and I can't. But absence makes the heart grow fonder, so maybe this is a good thing. Okay, we'll keep going with this, I guess. Do you want to know what spice does for the robot? My guess would be it still gives you the statistical differences, but does nothing to your health. Chat wants me to do it, so I'm gonna do it anyway, so you don't need to tell me. Antibody is obviously no good to us. Wouldn't it be nice if stuff that makes literally no difference, positive or negative, to the robot wasn't available when you're playing as the robot? That just seems sensible to me. Get both? I can't get both. I don't want to play paladins. I also don't want to play lawbreakers either. To nip that one in the bud. Oh, stuck in the wall. I don't know where the other guy went. Oh. No! You've ruined my perfect game, you dicks! You in particular! Oh, I got a gold casing. You're right, I did. Oh. Oh yeah, there's death spawning. Hey there, death. No more shops now either, because it scared away the guy, the shopkeeper. Hey there, buddy. It's gonna make it a lot harder to read chat now. Boy, do I wish I had silver bullets. Shopkeeper's gone. Oh, her last thing disappeared. Alright, so we're on the boss now. We're going to use the Rattler for that. Oh wait, no, I need to get whatever Link's going to give me. Just next to the boss. You don't run away as well, do you? You're not a pussy, are you? Oh. Chat, I think you know who is to blame for this. I had a good run going prior to this floor. Oh, my Activine's coming back very quickly. Although I guess when you're a robot, one heart hits don't really matter. I think he is going to kill me because I'm not doing enough damage. It's gonna be close. Actually, he's pushing away the electrical water, isn't he? So he's not even taking damage from that. You kidding? He has 0 HP, come on! Oh, hello, Spice. Can you kill death? No, you cannot. Die already? Oh, you don't mean me. Oh, death will be along shortly, and there he is. Basically, every enemy is going to be jammed as well, and we don't have silver bullets, so I'm going to run out of ammunition for all my guns. Very high chance of every boss being jammed as well. But we did feed a robot a spice addiction, so there's that. Also, one of our chests is probably going to be another spice. Oh god. Used up like over half the ammo in one room. Death follows you until you die, yes. Or until you lower your curse. Oh, that's where those are coming from. Not one, but two. There we go. Well, that was over 20 minutes, so that's all there's going to be. And that is chat's fault. That went awry from being a perfect run to dying 10 minutes later. So, put that one on them. For those watching on YouTube, thank you very much, and ta-ta for now.